Hi, I'm Gavin Coyle. I'm the CEO of Coyle Group and SafetyJobs.io. I have over 25 years experience in health and safety, and I've worked with leaders in the power stations, wind energy, construction and utility sectors. I know and I understand the problems that leaders have within these industries, and I've had first-hand experience working with leaders in trying to solve these issues. What we've done is we've produced a series of webinars to try and support and help your management and your team look at different areas and tips in order to improve and to solve some of these issues. We hope you enjoy this webinar today, and we look forward to producing more content for you in the future. Why video interviews will be the new norm for employers having to interview safety candidates in the future. So what is a video interview? A video interview is an online mode for an employer to connect with a candidate anywhere around the world via a laptop and a Wi-Fi. So why choose a video format? Well, the one main reason that we have today is the pandemic. Everybody is going online, everybody's working remotely. It's difficult to get people to come into an office to do an interview. The video interview links can be shared easily amongst all of the distributed members of your team. Feedback can be given instantly, a survey can be done instantly, and you get to see the individual perform within an environment that isn't comfortable to them. So why companies would use video interviewing as a technique? Companies are 2.7 times more likely to improve their cost per hire by using video interview techniques. Recruitment agencies have reported 800% more engagement with job postings where there's a video has been embedded. A survey of candidates came back with 82.4% of candidates were satisfied with the video interview process. Job listings with video interview embedded as a link get 34% more applications than traditional job applications. 85% of recruiters spend 10 minutes or less reviewing one candidate's video. Surveys show that 61% of leading companies are more likely to use video interview techniques as opposed to traditional methods. So what are the key benefits of the video interview process? You have access to more candidates. You can reach more diverse talent on a global scale. It reduces the time to hire a candidate. It reduces hiring costs. It standardizes the hiring process. It eliminates bias from the system, and it increases transparency. You can synchronize with the hiring team. You can improve quality of the hiring of the candidate. It builds a better candidate experience. It speeds up future hiring decisions. So there are two types of video interview processes. There's the one-way video interview. This is pre-recorded with the candidate. It's not in live mode. The second one is a two-way video interview process. So you'd have the likes of video conferences, you could have the likes of synchronized interviews. They would not be live. So the one-way video interview process, it saves time. There is no need to schedule a specific time for the interview. It's easier to organize, especially for different time zones. You can review and replay the interview as many times as you want subsequent to the process. It's consistent and it's comparable. The two-way video interview process. The videos are embedded and you have public video interviews. So preparing for a one-way video interview. So always prepare a detailed email instruction that will go out to the candidate so that it's very clear as exactly the time and who will be attending and how much length of time the interview will approximately take. Test the recording and test the sound within the interview process. This is very simple. Most video links will have a test function. It's important to make the candidate feel as comfortable as possible. Some candidates would have never used the video interview process before, so it's important that you allow for some element of discomfort at the start of the process. So make sure that you reach out to the candidate at the very start to say, you know, relax. This is only going to take a certain amount of time. You know, take your time when you're answering the questions so that they feel at ease and give a better version of themselves for the interview. Interview logistics. So there's a what and when for interview logistics. The what position is the candidate actually applying for? What that role entails? What are the expectations of that role? The name of your company, a brief profile on your company, a brief synopsis of why it is this position is important to your business. Have an agenda and a list of topics that are for discussion. So the when. So when will the interview take place? What time will the interview take place? So specify your time zone. So it's important that if the candidate is connecting from a different time zone, that they're aware of what your time zone is. The where and who. So specify what type of software that you're using, just in case there is a download to be done. There's never really a download to be done, but just in case there is any confusion. Provide a personal URL to the candidates so that they have a specific URL that is specific to their interview. Give the who. So who is the hiring manager? Who is the HR manager? Who is the recruitment manager? Who is the manager that will be present during the interview? Give the name and details of all of the managers and anybody that will be present for the interview, so that the candidate has full knowledge of the amount of people that will be in attendance, or the amount of people that will view this interview. The how and the duration. So the how, specify if it's a one-way or if it's a two-way video interview process. This is very important for the candidate. Specify on the duration how long you expect the interview to take place. Obviously, you need to give each candidate equal amount of time so that everybody has a equal amount of opportunity to give the best version of themselves. Virtual meeting tools. Everybody is well aware of all the common virtual meeting tools like Zoom and Google Hangouts and Skype and WebEx. Candidates may have a difficulty in terms of some candidates may have a preference themselves. So be open to candidates who might have a specific format that is more comfortable for them. So in safetyjobs.io, we have a specific tool built into our onboarding platform that you as an employer can use also. This is a great way we found to make the process seamless, from posting the job right through to actually having a medium to connect with the candidate for a video interview process. There are other video interview softwares out there. Obviously, safetyjobs.io is a leading platform that is globally recognized, but there is many other competitors out there in the market. So what are the negatives in terms of video interviews? Well, you know, obviously you're working in a remote capacity, and some people may feel that a discomfort that they're using technology to try and connect because they're not in the same room and they may not have the same personality connection with the managers or the hiring managers at the time. And this is normal, and this is a if you like, a downside of the video interview process. Please get in touch with us if you have any ideas for future content, or if you want us to help a challenge within your business. Take care, and we look forward to hearing from you very soon.